don't know how I feel at the minute. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different. Let me show you where I am. I'm excited but nervous. I don't really know how today's gonna go, but I might be flying one of them. This takes me back to when I used to, I'm not really a gamer, like computer games yes, but I tried to play GTA 5 when my nephews were playing, and there was this one bit where you had to land the plane and take it into the hangar, and I kid you not, I couldn't do it for the life of me. I was pressing every single button on the remote and I didn't know how to turn the plane. This is definitely different. There's no L2, R2, so let's get inside. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be learning how to fly. I'm nervous. So let's get this lesson started. Now before we got started, I had a nice tour of the airfield. This is me attempting to try and take a picture with an airplane. How are you meant to pose next to an airplane? I don't know, but this is me trying to. Now I had Ahmed and Russell who were kind enough to take me around. They had airplanes, gliders, helicopters, the lot. So I'm going to show you everything that I got up to on this day. Thank you. Oh, it is an amazing day to fly though, says the one that has no experience. Walking into this hangar, I was in complete awe, just like a complete beginner walking into their first ever driving lesson and learning the controls of a car, knowing how everything works. I'm just looking around, I see all these amazing things and I'm getting all this information and I'm just agreeing with it because I don't really know what's what at this point. Thank you.
So you've got like a plane from the 70s and a plane from the 21st century. You get the contrast in here. Everyone.
Yeah, no, that one in the back just looks huge.
Charlie uniform. One of our contacts has actually built that himself. So that wasn't factory built. He literally built it in this same hangar himself.
Like a kit plane.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd feel going into that one.
Where's this bolt from?
Yeah, it was tested and it passed.
You just see it inside.
It was tested and it was passed, yeah.
Oh, this one looks nice.
Well,
The one that's covered up.
Yeah, that's the same as that.
Yeah.
The other one's the A42.
That's
Twin
it,
star,
yeah.
So that's another training aircraft that British Airways insist on the A42s because they are the closest thing to a commercial airliner.
Yeah.
It's got two turboprop engines, and they think that's the entry point for a trainee pilot.
At this point, all that's running through my head is how am I going to be up in the air in one of these small little planes with an instructor? How am I going to cope? What's going to happen? I am so scared at this point. So for those of you that don't know me, I don't actually like to try new things in case I don't like them. Ah! I don't know how I feel at the minute. Wow. Look at this. You got that one right there. Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks tiny.
There's no engine on these or anything, you're relying purely on wind.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's one joystick like a computer.
Yeah.
That's it. Hoping for wind and that's it.
Imagine being stuck in there. And we are now at the tower. What would you call this tower?
It's just the tower.
It's just the tower. I thought it'd have a special. You know what? I was hoping for a special name. But this is there you go, control tower.
Yeah, control tower, yeah.
Control tower. I wasn't crazy. Okay, so it's not a control tower because it's not a commercial sort of airport. So yeah, then we headed down to Helier and had a look at some of these brand new helicopters. This blue one to the right, it's £1 million. It looks like £1 million. After this, I headed into the plane to actually get my introduction and get my lesson underway.
Yeah, that's why they're light.
Yeah.
That's why it's called a light aircraft, because the fuselage is metal, but it's all wrapped in that material.
Yeah. How do we get in?
Right. Let me sit you in the pilot seat.
Ooh. So you're sitting from the front there where you
Put your bum in
stand.
first, yeah. So it's there. Put your bum in first, legs in after.
Whoa. All right, let's attempt this. Do you want to grab this?
Yep.
Video.
And then I'm going to just try and climb
Watch your
in.
head. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, so I sit down first?
Bum
Yeah,
in
bum first,
swing
and
your
then
legs
legs.
in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see how majestic you're gonna make it look.
What? Okay. You got this?
You've done it before. There we go.
Oh wow. This feels crazy. Oh, I have pedals.
You do have pedals.
Yeah. They're not accelerated or brake though.
Yeah.
It's for the rudder at the back.
Oh, I see. Should I take that?
Yeah, I can't see. Oh, do you want me to go from the other side?
You can sit in if you like.
So you're a professional.
Let's see how gracefully you sit in.
Right.
There we go.
Right, pardon the expression, we're going to have a crash course. Right, okay, so welcome to the plane.
Yeah.
This is your cockpit. That's all your control surfaces in here.
Yeah, that looks crazy. There's a lot going on here.
Believe me, it's easier. So you get to hold the stick, get a feel of it.
Okay. And then this is, what does this do?
Right, so that, if you want to take off, once you
Yeah.
get the right airspeed, you pull back. So that will send you up. Yeah?
Okay.
If you want to dive down,
Yeah.
you push down.
So when you're taking off, do you pull this back?
You pull it all the way back,
Okay.
and that will send you up.
Okay.
If you want to bank right, you go right. You want to bank left, you go left.
Okay.
Yeah? So if you're
I'm
on
just
the
going to
ground,
pretend he knows.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand anything he's saying right now. I'm just hearing bank and pull. So yeah,
And
this will be
turn.
exciting.
and turn. And with your feet, what
Yeah.
you're doing there, you're controlling the rudder. So if you
What's the rudder?
the rudder is the tail fin.
Oh yes. Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
that's the tail fin. So in the air, that will turn the aircraft on its axis.
Okay.
Yeah. So banking is like that,
Yeah.
and the rudder control is like that.
Okay.
So which direction the plane will be heading.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if you press with your right foot,
Yeah.
that means that the plane will go right. You
Okay.
press with
Wow, I can feel it. It's quite. Is that just because it's
That-
off at the minute?
and that controls the nose wheel. That's why it's a little bit heavy.
Yeah.
So when we're taxiing out,
Yeah.
you control it with your feet. You don't control it with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we're taxiing to follow the center line, it's with your feet. Okay.
Now the actual classroom session was really detailed, so I understood exactly what I needed to do. As you can see, there was a lot to take in, but I'm trying to understand so that when it comes to actually flying up in the air, I can hold my nerve and actually do this. But I'm actually excited but nervous at the same time, so let's get flying.
Okay, just one thing. See those pedals down there?
Yes.
Don't touch those pedals.
Okay.
And in between your legs,
Yes.
there's one of these.
Yes.
Just don't touch that because that's the front.
Okay.
So otherwise you're going to be going.
don't touch anything.
Don't touch it. Yeah, basically, yeah. Stick your.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all right, don't worry.
I'm putting everything in there.
No, you'll be fine. Don't worry.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get this off. Oh wow, okay.
Okay.
Just look at my mind's gone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, you got it. Waited for all that, didn't it? Okay.
Don't know where you went. Okay, sorry, don't turn it on just yet. I feel like I'm... Sorry.
You're all right. Whew. It's nerve-wracking when you haven't done it before, isn't it? You good?
Yes.
You good?
Yep.
That mic, make sure it's right here to your mouth. Maybe it'll work.
Now?
Yeah, that's it. Your new best friend.
Oh, okay.
Got a pin around the cross out the Yeah, just don't touch those pedals because that just make it go like that. But we don't want it to go like that in the air.
Yeah.
And the other thing is just the throttle.
Yeah, that's it.
No, you'd be cool with it. Line up half an hour. Good?
Yeah.
Sure? We'll be cool, don't worry.
Oh my god, I did not expect us to take off this quickly. We had a very long slip road runway in front of us. What am I calling it? A slip road? A runway in front of us, and I expected to go down the runway like you do in a normal plane and then lift off closer to the end. We took off straight away, so my stomach was feeling it at this point. As you can see in my face, I did not brace myself for this. I did not realize what I'm putting myself forward to, but here I am, the smallest gust of wind, and you feel it. So if the plane starts to tilt towards the right, Andy's having to steer, well, pull towards the left to kind of straighten out. And right now we're going over this little valley, so we were getting some turbulence. We were trying to get past the houses because again, heat rises, you get even more turbulence. We're trying to get to the open section where I could possibly take control, which again in itself, I'm fearing at this point. As the plane's quite loud, the audio in this next section isn't great, but Andy's telling me about the controls and how light the movement on the control stick needs to be.
So if you can go to the right, you go to the left, you go down. And if you go up, you go up. That's down. Yeah. That's up. That's right. That's left. But it's a tiny little bit. Nothing crashes. No. Otherwise we'll be upside down. It's a tiny little movement. Don't touch that pedal. Okay. Just, yeah, I'll take a stick. Just hold it. Just get a feet a bit. Right, so this little, see this here? That will stay on zero. When that's on zero, that means we're flying straight. If that goes below zero, like it is there, we descend it slightly. You don't have to pull it back or anything. Just let a little bit of pressure on it. Yeah, don't lift it. You don't have to pull it though. Just let, yeah, everything is tiny. So, that's it. Now that's I've just driven it a bit. So now that should roughly go straight. That's alright, Yeah. Just relax. Nothing's going to happen. Listen, let me show you something, right? That's no engine. Nothing's going to happen though. Nothing's going to happen. We're going down, but we're not falling, are we? No. So anywhere I want to land, I'll land over there. I'll just go into that field, whatever. Nothing, we're turning into a glider, exactly that. So nothing is going to happen.
And this is the dreaded part where I'm now in control and I'm holding the control stick and I'm trying to keep it straight. My arm is so stiff, so tense right now, right from my hand up until my shoulder. I'm trying to keep it steady. Now, this is exactly what I tell my learners not to do, not to hold the steering wheel for dear life, and that's exactly what I'm doing with the control stick. And at this point, Andy gave me a reference of looking at the nose of the plane and having about a fist of space from the horizon. And I did what every learner does, get tunnel vision and just look at the nose of the plane. I could not look to the sides because I felt if I look to the sides, that's it, we're gonna start to roll and that's it, we're gonna crash. Obviously not going to happen, but that was what was going through my head at the time. I was so glad that Andy took control at this point because my arm was actually in pain. I needed to stretch it out at this point. At this point, I felt like every beginner driver on their first driving lesson, at the end of the lesson, when your instructor says to you, all right, I'm going to drop you back home so you can sit in the passenger seat. Gladly, I was now the passenger princess and Andy was going to fly us back down and coming to the landing strip. And by this point, I'm a lot more relaxed because we're now closer to the ground and I can see where we're going. I can actually make out the animals and houses rather than just look like little dots on the floor. So we're now coming into the landing strip and that is the end of my first ever flying lesson. I thoroughly enjoyed myself today. I was really tense at first because I'm doing something new and I didn't know how it's going to go, but I'm really happy with how it went and I will definitely be back. As you know, practice makes perfect. Oh, okay. I was thinking I can't feel the touch.
Got a bit around it. Would you like me to vacate to the right? Back safe and sound.
Oh my god.
And breathe.
Yeah.
No, you was alright. Wasn't that bad, was it?
No, but my legs, I feel it. You know when you switched off the engine, I felt the feeling just start to sink back in.
You've done alright.
Do I
You
open
flew
the
it and you
door?
flew it alright, didn't you? That's it, pull it right up.
This thing?
Yep.
Oh, okay, 1 second. Sorry. I'm
I'll
not
reach
going
it.
clean.
Yep, that's it.
Oh my god.
How was it?
It was really good, but I was so tense. Oh, so tense.
You're on the ground now.
Getting the feeling back in my legs, but I think I need a few seconds to gather myself before I can walk.
How was it?
She's alright, she's flying it, she's just a bit tense.
Why were you tensing?
Oh, with it.
She couldn't relax.
Thank you. Oh, it was so tense. So that is it, guys. That is the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video as it's very different from my usual content and I'm actually in the learner's seat and learning how to fly, which I never thought I would do. But be sure to check out Progress Flying School. I'm going to leave everything down in the description and you guys can even book your own experiences and learn how to fly. And did you know you can actually start learning how to fly as early as 14? That's crazy. And I want to say a massive thank you to Progress Flying School for having me on. I've really enjoyed my day today. Thank you so much. If you guys enjoy watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and select that bell icon so that you get a notification every time that I upload. That is it from me today, and bye. See you next time.